Hello folks, it's Dave here, and I thought I'd come and have a go today. Since we've sort of started off on Legacy and we finished up now with the War for Cybertron trilogy, I thought now would be a good time, having taken a bit of time to reflect, to go over my favourite bots of the War for Cybertron trilogy. Before I get started on that, I want to show you a couple of things I picked up recently for my youngest son, who is 4, and we got these from our local entertainer. These are the Rescue Bots mini bot racers. This is Heatwave. These are really quirky, silly little toys for kids. Comes here in this chunky bot mode. All you do is push down on the head. The arms go in with the mechanism. And in his vehicle mode, you have the head sticking out. So it's like he's driving himself around. Really funny, quirky, silly toy. And my son absolutely loves it. And I think Rescue Bots is a great line for kids. I know we love collecting stuff based on the Transformers we know from when we were young, but I think it's also important that Hasbro has also got something out there that can appeal to young kids to secure the future of the Transformers franchise that we all love, you know? And so the Transformers Rescue Bots TV shows have been really good kids TV shows that my kids have enjoyed watching. The toy line, likewise, simple toys, but well made, well executed, and really solid, and lots of fun. You know, I've had fun playing with my kids with these. I've enjoyed them myself, if I'm honest, being able to play with them. Would I have got them if it was just for my collection? Absolutely not. But it's good that I've been able to get them to share that fun with my kids. And here's another one of these mini bot racers. This one's Hot Shot. Again, same transformation, put the head down, and there he is. And in this case, in his little buggy mode, he's actually got some moulded in detail, which you probably can't see on the camera, but of a steering wheel with 2 hands holding it, which again is just a bit of fun. So yeah, my little one keeps those next to his bed and loves them, and I'm sure we'll be picking up a couple more of those down the road. So let's get started on the list for today. Now, this is not a list in any particular order. I've decided to do this a little bit differently. So War for Cybertron trilogy, what I'm going to do, I'm picking 6 bots, and I'm going to do 2 from Siege, 2 from Earthrise, 2 from Kingdom, which I think are the top 2 from each of those years of the trilogy. So I'll start off with Siege. First of all, you'll be not surprised to see Siege Sideswipe. This, as many of you will know, is my absolute jewel in my collection, my favourite Transformers bot that I own. Excellent bot, just really straightforward, but you know, somewhat detailed transformation, just works really well from this nice looking bot mode. Very G1-esque, just a little bit different, and then transforms into an alt mode that's again inspired by his G1 mode, but different, Cybertronian, but still more like an Earth kind of concept car than a true alien car. I accept that that's the case. I know people criticise that fact. For me, that works. That's a sweet spot for me. I really love it. That's the way it is, and yeah, just absolutely excellent. My second choice for Siege, then, something that I might not have expected to be getting when Siege kicked off, but then I saw it, I ended up picking it up, and it really grew on me, and I think mostly just the beautiful colours on this one. Siege Spinister, again, fun to transform, looks nice in both modes, gorgeous colours, really nice, and yeah, stunning head sculpt. Just love that face on there with the mask over there, really lovely. A nice window shins, and there's some nice detailing on the windows there. And then let's move on and have a look at what we've chosen for Earthrise. my first choice might be slightly controversial amongst some, but I love this guy. Earthrise, Run Amok. Run Amok, one of my favourite G1 bots. One of the few I did own as a child. It was a hand-me-down from a cousin, I think. And just spent a lot of time as a child playing around with that, rolling it back, seeing it shoot forward and pop up. And really good. And this, as an update, just a really nice bot. Obviously, a better choice for a display piece as well. And yeah, really like what they've done with him. Some people have said they've had some QC issues with him. They've found him awkward to transform, found that he wouldn't go together well. I haven't really had any of those issues. Maybe I was just lucky in that respect. Yeah, I think he looks great in both modes. I found him straightforward to transform, really. And yeah, and there's obviously a nostalgic attachment with that one for me as well. So he's fantastic. My second choice for Earthrise is little old Cliffjumper. And I know there was a bit of chatter about him when he came out about the fact that he was so small for a deluxe. But again, he's well made. I think he justified his cost. He's good looking. He's got a lovely weapon that comes to bits and you can do different things with it and have a bit of fun with it. He does have a bit of parts forming with the backpack, but it ties in well on both modes and looks good. So I have no issue with that kind of parts forming. When it works, and in this case it works. He is an excellent little bot. And yeah, on the Bumblebee use of this mod, I did have some slight issues with the backpack when you had to slot it on in car mode was really, really tight. This guy, no such problems, thankfully. I think maybe there's some paint on there or something on the Bumblebee one that made that happen. But this guy, spot on. Lots of fun. And now we'll have a look at Kingdom. So first of all, for Kingdom, we'll go with a beastie. Optimus Primal. And again, this is one that I wasn't necessarily expecting to get. I was not a big fan of the Beast Wars show. I'm still not a big fan of the Beast Wars show. I've tried to watch it and I find it kind of unwatchable personally. I've tried it a few times. I just can't get through it. I think maybe it's looking at it now, trying to watch it against watching it when it came out. I just look and I see the slightly weird off graphics, but I appreciate that in their time they were probably quite good. Anyway, this toy is a fantastic toy. I wasn't going to get it. I went to Smith's one day, saw this. This is the Netflix one in a 2-pack with Rat Trap. I just thought, actually, that looks really good, and I went for it. And then he's, again, just really, really grown on me. I think of all of the Beast Wars toys, he's probably the one that's got the best proportions. Some of them have slightly small feet or thin legs or just different weird little things that don't make them bad toys. But I think this guy is the one that pulls together the best overall. And these swords are really cool. And then he has extra guns around his body. Yeah, it just really works. And again, the alt mode's really good. If you're not going to have 2 good modes, then you're not going to make this sort of list as far as I'm concerned. And he does have 2 good modes. The transformation, a little bit fiddly in places, but still works, still fun. And yeah, definitely deserves his place on the list. And then the last entry on this list, a favourite character of mine from G1, and this is Kingdom Inferno. Everybody's favourite wrecker. I know RJ will love this guy too. and he again is an excellent toy. I didn't bother with the grapple from this mould. I was not a huge fan of grapple in G1, and I'm glad that I didn't bother with him because I avoided the QC issues associated with that toy that were thankfully corrected when he became Inferno. This is an excellent toy. I love the Artfire Generation Selects repaint, but I decided to go with this one today as from the main releases rather than exclusive, and as I say, a favourite character of mine forever, you know. Really, really good. Again, nice big red fire truck, transforms into this gorgeous looking bot with his hose and his little wings beside his head, and a nice detailed gun, and just looking really, really tasty. So that is my top bots of the War for Cybertron trilogy. I'd be interested, for those of you who haven't already put a list out that I've seen, if you let me know in the comments, or if you want to make a video of your own, let me know what are your favourite bots of the War for Cybertron trilogy. Thank you for watching this, guys. I hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.